I'm taking this video to show you all the King Tut galleries so you can see what to expect when you visit this museum. But if you want to check out the galleries without any people in them, I already have a YouTube video linked in the description because I came here by myself yesterday for a VIP private tour and took video of this entire area with not a person in it besides me and a few of the staff of the museum. So go to the video description and check that out if you want to see a video that shows all this stuff with no people. But this live is just so that you can be here with me on the very first day of the opening and you can see what is happening on this historic day in Egypt. Hey, I've got some people who just joined me on this live video at the Grand Egyptian Museum. I'm walking through the King Tut galleries. Today is the very first day they're open to the public. But if you go to my channel, and you can even just go to the video description, I've got a link to a video that I did yesterday because I visited these galleries on a VIP private tour. So actually there were no people and I took video content of all these galleries with not a single tourist in the videos except for a few staff people of the Grand Egyptian Museum. So check out that video in the video description if you want to see these galleries without any people. But this video is to show you what to expect at the Grand Egyptian Museum now that it's fully open, kind of what the crowds are like. I just loved these alabaster pieces from yesterday's tour. They're just, oh, absolutely beautiful. Such intricate level details.
Some of them discovered with real perfume inside, still liquid and still smell.
I'm making my way through the galleries in order, and I'm going to eventually get to the Mask of King Tut, so you'll be able to see how crowded that area is. I did an Instagram live before this video where I showed that gallery, so you can head to my Instagram page if you want to see that right now. But pretty soon I'll be showing the gallery on this YouTube live stream. Lots and lots and lots of people. The King Tut galleries are divided into 6 different thematic sections. I'm on section number 2 called Lifestyle, and the section that has the King Tut funerary mask is called the funeral section. And actually, I made a mistake, not 6 sections, 5 thematic sections. So this is section number 2 of 5, and the death mask is in the 4th out of 5th section. So that's the end of the second section. Let's go down here first. Yeah, somebody said I was lucky to see this without all these people. Yeah, I arranged for that special tour just so that I could take video content to show all of you, actually. So for me, it was amazing, of course, to see it all in person, but I did that special VIP tour mostly for my followers and subscribers because I wanted to be able to show all of you the museum without any people inside. All right, so now we're getting to the 3rd thematic section, which is on rebirth. This is the smallest section in the gallery. And we're gonna swing around. Oh, all these Ushabti figurines are just amazing. So now is when you start to see some of the really, really important pieces from the King Tut galleries in the Old Egyptian Museum, like these golden shrines. So we're gonna head up here and take a look. Oh, great. Somebody said that they're going to come in May and they're going to be able to visit family and see the Grand Egyptian Museum. Awesome. I will be here in May as well, so if you see me, say hi. Amazing to think that they found all these shrines. You'll notice they get successively smaller, so each one was nestled inside of the other one. And this tallest one right here basically took up floor to ceiling the burial chamber of King Tut's tomb. I feel like the crowds are pretty manageable today, even though it's the very first day and there's obviously a lot of excitement. It doesn't feel like it's absolutely overrun with people, but we'll have to see what the museum is like later on, especially around Christmas and New Year's when it's the busiest time to visit Egypt. I always tell people if you can avoid Christmas and New Year's time, avoid it because it's so crowded. We'll have to see what the museum looks like during that time and how many people are here. Somebody asked how much the ticket is to visit the museum. For foreign visitors, it's about 30 US dollars for the entry ticket, and that includes everything. So the King Tut galleries, the main galleries, the Great Hall, all the different areas. All right, we're getting close to the golden mask, so get ready to see the mask and to see how many people there are there. Somebody says they're too lazy to come to the museum, even though it's 1 to 2 hours. You should definitely come to the museum. That's, I had to travel. I had to travel from Minneapolis, Minnesota to get here. Somebody just asked, is the walkway open to the pyramids from the museum? So that is not open yet. They say it's going to open sometime later in November. I do not know if you need to get a separate ticket for the walkway or if just having a ticket to the pyramids and the museum is enough. So you'll have to stay tuned. I will try to do an update on that when I can. All right, so this is the last section of funeral objects before we get to the golden mask. That's where you see all these crowds up here. All right, here we are. Yep, it is busy, busy, busy. Oh, they actually have a staff person kind of pushing. Oh, they erected a little rope barrier that was not here 15 minutes ago. So looks like that's helping people get a better view and not crowding super close to the glass. Oh, they've even increased the lighting in here. Okay, all right, Grand Egyptian Museum. They've turned on this kind of really intense ceiling light now, and it's kind of changing the lighting in the room. Yeah, I think it's making ability a little bit better. Oh, lots and lots of people. So if you are just joining me on this video, go to the video description if you want to see all of this with no people. Because I did a private VIP tour yesterday where I had the whole museum galleries to myself with just me and a guide. So you'll see a video of everything without any people in it. But this video is showing off what it's like on the first full day of the opening. So the theme and the purpose of this video is bringing you here on the very first day as if you were here yourself. Jeez, a lot of people. Oh, fun! Somebody's Egyptian from Minneapolis. Really? Oh my God! We will have to meet up. We'll have to meet up sometime. The person from Minneapolis, do you ever go to Baba's, the hummus place, the Palestinian restaurant on Lindale? Because I go there all the time, so we should definitely meet there and have some hummus. I love that place. Yeah, Kyle wrote, awesome guided tour video you posted earlier. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you found the video to be great. I wanted to get in here before all of the crowds so that I could take a video without any people in it. So okay, great. My Minneapolis friends said they know about Baba's hummus, so shoot me an email, gus@egyptadventurestravel.com, and let's meet up and let's have some hummus together at Baba's. All right, here is a look from up here with the mask. Ooh, this is a really good vantage point, actually, because then you can kind of zoom in and see it with the crowd of people. So, wow, all of those people. It's just amazing to be here because it's taken so many years for them to open this up to the public, and now here we finally are. So I'm just, oh, it's been a long time and a lot of waiting. This is the last section of the museum dedicated to King Tut. And this section is talking about the king's health, his death, his family tree, and his childhood. So this section is the identity section. It's one of the smaller ones, but it has the golden throne that you see right here. So this is definitely one of the top 10 pieces in this exhibition. You've got to see this throne when you come to the Grand Egyptian Museum. Somebody asked how many hours you should set aside to get a good tour of the museum. Excuse me. I recommend spending a minimum of 2 hours here to see the bare highlights. So that would be just making a beeline to the King Tut galleries to see the artifacts that are here. Like, not all of them, but just the most important ones. So make a beeline to the King Tut gallery, see the golden mask, and then I'd recommend going over to the main galleries and just walking through them quickly. There's 12 of them, but just go through them quickly and figure out what is the most interesting to you to see. And then I would recommend finishing out with the Ramses the Great statue in the Great Hall, because you'll exit that way, so you can just get a good picture or video when you exit. And the hanging obelisk as well. Get that while you're exiting the museum. So I would say spend about 2 hours, come on in, make a beeline for King Tut, and then go to the main galleries and try to walk through those pretty quickly, and then exit the museum and focus on Ramses the Great statue and the hanging obelisk. So here we are with a little seating area. That shows off the Giza pyramids. Yeah, somebody said I couldn't believe how many Tut items were on display. Yeah, there's over 5,000 artifacts that they found in his tomb, which is just wild. More than 5,000 pieces of history. Somebody else wrote, when you'll be in Minneapolis next? Shoot me an email. Let's arrange that over email. Happy to meet up and meet a fellow Minneapolitan. Kyle asked, have you met any interesting people while you're there or archaeologists? Yeah, actually my best friend is an archaeologist. His name is Nicholas Brown, Dr. Brown, and he is the head of excavations at Deir el-Balas, an ancient site north of Luxor. And then I've also met Dr. Salima Ikram, who you probably have seen on a lot of documentaries. She is amazing and such a lovely, friendly person. And I have not met Zahi Hawes in person. I haven't met him, like introduce myself, but I sat one table away from him at the Nine Pyramids Lounge one day in Giza. So those are some people that I've either met or that I have had the pleasure of talking to in Egypt, who are like VIP Egyptologist famous people. So here is the beginning section of the King Tut galleries. That is the first thematic section about the discovery of the tomb. I didn't show you that one, but that's right there. So now that we checked out the King Tut galleries, let's go over and let's look at the main galleries of the museum. So there's 12 main galleries, and for the first time ever, Gallery 3 is open to the public. So let's take a look at those 12 main galleries now. Busy, busy, busy. Here's some more views of the Giza pyramids. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Sorry. My word. I mean, obviously the museum was never this busy before it opened, but well, before it fully opened, because it's been open for a couple of years, and I've been bringing groups here for a couple of years, but it has not been like this yet. This is just amazing. So this is the 12 main gallery entrance. So now we're going to be looking at what's considered the gem's permanent collection besides the King Tut galleries in the Solar Boat Museum. Yeah, Kyle, I hope that you get to go someday. That'd be really cool for you to be able to see all of this in real life. I've not heard of the history of granite on YouTube. I don't know what that has to do with. Is it like megalithic construction? I generally, I've got a lot of people who are interested in that stuff on my tours, but I have looked into it a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if all this information is for me, but I definitely find it interesting to speculate about the construction of the pyramids and all of that stuff. Something that has just captivated people for many, many years. All right, so here's gallery number 1. Wow, these are busy, busy, busy. Oh, they finally have the Nile River ready with the projectors. This wasn't working for a long time. So gallery number 1, the first 3 galleries are all focusing on prehistoric period all the way through the first intermediate period. So they're starting with prehistory, going to the Old Kingdom, like the pyramid builders, and then wrapping up with that period right after. Wow. It's great to just see so many people here. So here's a cool infographic that shows the evolution of pyramid building, starting from the bottom, building a mastaba, going all the way to the Giza pyramid at the top with all the different steps in between. What's nice is they updated the galleries. They put these markers on the floor to show you really quickly what gallery you're in. So we're gallery number 2 of 12 now. If you want to see these galleries without any people in them, head to my YouTube channel and look for my older video that's called The Gem is Open, and it goes over these galleries in detail. And I shouldn't say there's no people in them, but there's like maybe 2% of the people that you see in this live stream. And if you want to see the King Tut galleries with absolutely no people in them except a few Gem staff members, go to the video in the video description on this live stream, because I've got a video where I had VIP access yesterday and had a private tour before the Gem actually opened to the public. All right, so I really wanted to show everybody gallery number 3. This has not opened to the public until today. So all these other 12 galleries have been open to the public for about a year, but this gallery, it's open for the first time today. And it's also one of the quietest galleries in here. So this gallery is focusing on that same period from prehistory through the Old Kingdom and the first intermediate period, but it's focusing on the thematic idea of beliefs. So talking about life after death, talking about religion, gods and goddesses, all of the beliefs of the ancient Egyptians during that time period. Okay, well, I've got a bunch of comments. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's somebody who's asking everybody for money in the comments, so sorry, everybody. Yeah, a bunch of Arabic. والسلام عليكم كل السبسكرايبرز بتاعوني بيتكلموا عربي. يعني أنا متحمس قوي عشان يعني المتحف الكبير أخيرا يعني أخيرا فتح كله. فيعني أنا متحمس قوي، يعني كلكم هيروحوا وهيشوفوا المتحف الكبير. فأنا كنت عايز أقول حاجة بالعربي عشانكم، عشان أنا شفت كذا كومنت بالعربي في comment section. So that was just a little Arabic for my Arabic viewers here, my Arabic speaking folks. Somebody said my Arabic is getting better. شكرا قوي. يعني أنا موجود في مصر 13 سنة، فأنا علمت اللغة من 13 سنة، ويعني كنت بدرس جامد قوي من أول ما جيت. Okay, what have I missed here? Okay. So a couple of the items that are new that I have really liked that haven't been shown to the public before, check out my older YouTube video on these 12 galleries, because there's a couple of pieces that I highlight. They're both in galleries. Well, one of them actually is coming up here, but one of them is this alabaster statue of Menkaure, the builder of the third pyramid. And that one I think is really, really beautiful. Or it might be Khephren, the builder of the second pyramid in Giza. I can't remember. But it's an alabaster statue. It's gorgeous. Check it out in the older video. And then this piece coming up here, this black table that has Osiris on it. I'm going to show you. I also think this is amazing. And as far as I know, this wasn't on display before. Somebody says Egyptian Arabic is the easiest Arabic dialect. Yes, I think it is really easy because it's just so like simplified compared to other Arabic dialects and compared to modern standard Arabic. So I found it to be really quick to learn, as long as you're really focusing on getting pronunciation right from the beginning and learning all the letters in the alphabet and how to say them correctly. All right, so here's that Osiris table that I was talking about that I love. That was not on display before. So this is for Kyle, answering his question. One of the things that's new at the museum that hasn't been on display before that I really like. And you can look up the story of Osiris that this table is talking about, and you can read more about that online. It's a little bit graphic, and it's not really PG enough for me to talk about on YouTube probably, but yeah, but you can read more about that story online. So we finished up gallery number 3, and yep.
I'm sorry, but no light.
Oh, okay, thank you. All right, bye everybody.